Hey everyone, we are in week 19, officially single digits to the show, 9 days away. If you can believe it, I certainly can't, but I am actually quite grateful that we're 9 days away. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really pumped to get the show up and running, and get it done and get on stage and experience all the highs and lows and nerves and all that sort of stuff. So 9 days away till the debut, so should be very, very good stuff. So it's been an interesting week, a challenging week. Hunger's been a lot of fun recently. Stress has been a little bit of fun. So there's been a lot of ups and downs this week leading up to the show, and slowly getting there, slowly working our way through. So the weight has pretty much stayed the same. I got as low as actually that weight is wrong, it's 89 kilos at the moment. So 89.5, got as low as 80.9, which I mentioned last time around. Hoping to maybe break into the high 88s by next week, and then no more after that. I don't want to lose anymore. I've lost so much. I basically don't have much of a backside left, which is something I'll need to work on next season for a bit of hypertrophy in the glutes department. Might be doing some glute booty building sort of style workouts next season, next off season. But it's been good so far. But yeah, 9 days away. It's incredible that we've gotten this far, my family and I, and we're doing well. Praise the Lord. And like I said, just really excited to get there. Next week will be a big week. Next week we start peak week. So if you don't know what peak week is, it's basically when we start carbing up. So we start introducing more carbohydrates, bringing the glycogen up into the body, filling out the muscles, making it look as big as possible. And we also start doing a little bit of water manipulation. So nothing like you would have heard back in the day. We used to do like zero water for so long and things like that. The mentality around water cutting and things like that has changed a lot over the years. So that's not going to be happening. But there will be some water manipulation that's going to be occurring. So that's going to be normal. But yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what transpires. It's going to be exciting to see how everything comes together. It gets a bit stricter during peak week because obviously everything has to be on point. Alan's going to want to see more photos more regularly, so even like 3 times a day, especially on the carb days. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be documenting how everything goes from a carb perspective, so we can see how the body changes with the introduction of carbohydrates from not maybe an hour by hour sort of a perspective, but those 3 check-ins we're going to be seeing. Hopefully I'll remember to measure myself as we go along so we can actually see how the body responds, how the body grows, shrinks, whatever the case may be during a carb load. And I feel that is quite important information due to the fact that a lot of guys, when we do the cuts with them, they panic and they get DEXA scans done. It's like, oh, I've lost so much muscle, I need to go back on a bulk. I'm losing too much tissue, blah, blah, blah. And it's no, you're just losing a lot of glycogen. You're losing a lot of water. So your muscles are shrinking, but they're not actually shrinking. They just don't have, like a balloon, that just don't have air in them. And that's the big difference that's happening there. So I want to do this document and show you guys how that all changes. It'll be good information for me. It'll be good information for you guys. And I'll just post that up once that's all done. So that is part of the learning process for you, for me, for everybody involved. So it should be a lot of fun there. Just excited. Tired of eating and not being satiated. I'm tired of eating, and as I'm finishing my food, I'm still thinking about food. That's starting to wear a little bit thin, I'll be honest with you. So we are getting to that point where I'm just tired of dieting right now, and I really just want to get on stage, show what I have to do, and then walk away with a win. Hopefully that's the plan, that's the goal. Still not 100% happy with my physique, but I don't think I ever will be. But that's one of those things. If I had 2 or 3 more shows, then I'd be able to set the mindset that it's okay. But it's because it's just one show. I think that's probably the reason why I wanted to get it over and done with as quickly as possible and get back to normal sort of a thing. We'll get back into maintenance, and then from maintenance go into a bulk, and then start, the whole process all over again. And that's the cycles that we go through when we do these sort of competitions, etc. So very excited for that. Posing coaching today was interesting. Very, very interesting. Jack and I, we went through the normal sort of things that we did, but Jack sort of threw a curveball in and started posing next to me and sort of bumping me and getting me used to the concept of, it's not going to be just me on the stage. I'm going to be next to other guys, going to be bumping, going to be moving around if the judges call for it. So that sort of threw me off. It wasn't expected, and I didn't expect myself to be so, how shall I say, affected by it. Like I'm sort of a person that I'll just move out the way if someone bumps into me. And it's like, no, you can't do that. You got to stand your ground and things like that. So it was interesting today. It was definitely something we need to work on. Because that's like the real competition. That's what we're doing now. So it's not the posing in front of the mirror or posing by yourself. It's more about, like bumping and knocking each other around and things like that. So you don't want to be doing too much of that, because then you're going to get into trouble. But it is a reality when you're stepping up on stage. So that that was quite interesting, and it did throw me off a little bit. So, but no, it was good. It was well worth it. And yeah, so there was that. Coach is very happy with the progress. He's very, very happy with how things have gone, where I am right now. And as I mentioned, we're going to be starting the peak week next week. That starts on Tuesday officially. So Monday we discuss the battle plan, and then Tuesday we start hitting everything that needs to be done leading up to Saturday. Friday will be athlete registration. So I'm going to be in Dublin around about 12 o'clock and go through the whole process, and then going to be in the arena or at the RDS on Saturday, nice and early, getting my tan put on at 8:30 in the morning. And that should be all well and done. And then the fun begins. Practice posing as much as I possibly can, and just get myself ready for the big show. So very, very, very cool stuff. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all that needs to be covered. Training has been a little bit slack in the sense I just don't have the energy. The strength is not really there, trying to push as hard as I can, but sometimes the weight's just not moving. And there's some good days and there's some bad days. So that's just part of the whole process. But yeah, look, it's been real. It's been fun, but we're getting there, and we'll see how the training changes come this week. I don't know if it will still be the same, or if there'll be a bit more back off and more pump work. Need to get the bag ready for the day, so bands and things like that to do like pump workouts. But I'll cover all of this next week, Thursday, when I'll have more information that I can share with you guys, and we can have a look at what needs to be done on the day, etc. So that's going to be very, very interesting. So other big news is more affiliations. So I do have affiliations now officially, and this is more to do for my American clients and Canadian clients and things like that. You can definitely still get the stuff in the EU, but the shipping is a little bit on the expensive side. But Accent Sledge, we do have an affiliate code there, Coach Rob10, so you can get 10% off. And the big news is that I've actually got an affiliation code, which I don't actually make a lot of money. I just wanted to actually be part of this company with Hostile Supplements. So I'm very excited about that one. I love the brand and the ethos of the company. Same with Accent Sledge. Those are my two favorite supplement companies in the US. In the UK, it would be Engineered Muscle and Blue Nutrition and Perform. Those are the ones that I trust, and the ones I trust in the States are those two that I mentioned now. If you want 10% off with Hostile Supplements, use code Robert10 and you'll get 10% off. I don't actually make a lot of money off the Hostile one at all. I'm going to be open and honest with you. but I just love the brand so much that I want to do it. And the bigger news is that Hostile supplements will be available in Ireland in the next couple of weeks. How do I know this? Because I'm going to be helping bring them in and start reselling them in Ireland and the rest of Europe, whoever, shipping permitted and stuff like that. It is going to be very limited stock and very limited products. So products that are going to be coming in is going to be the pre-workout foundation and the protein for now. I can't get all the pre-workouts in due to the EU laws about certain ingredients, but we are going to work on that. But for now, we're going to bring in majority of the flavors for the foundation and 3 of the flavors for the protein powder. So if you guys are interested, DM me now so you can pre-book your stuff. I will list the ingredients. So we are getting the new foundation ingredient, which is the rainbow sherbet, I think it's called, or rainbow candy. Then it's also the gummy bears or the gummy worms, and other ones escape me now. And then from a protein powder, we are getting the new cookies and cream, salted caramel, and the blueberry donut. So those are coming through. So if you are interested, you do want to get your hands, you want to book your stuff, let me know. If there are t-shirts or accessories you guys are interested in, let me know so I can put it in for the next order and make that happen for you guys. So can't guarantee when it'll be coming in or when the next order will go through. It depends on how this first order goes through. And if we come out clean as a whistle sort of a thing for my investment. So very excited about Hostile Supplements, very excited about the affiliation. I can't wait to get started with them. They are an awesome brand. They are awesome, mindset. It's pretty much like me, bodybuilding, motorcycles, pedal to the metal, hard as you can, push until there's nothing left to push, and then push a bit more sort of a methodology and understanding. So absolutely love it. All right, that's me. I'm done. Thank you so much for your time. And this time next week will be, 3 days left, 2 days left. And then we'll do the following week, we'll do the wrap up of how the show went. I'll be back from holiday. We'll do a wrap up of how the show went, how everything, results, etc., how I experienced it. Was it worth it? Was it not worth it? And we'll take it from there. So otherwise, take care. God bless. And always remember to put your weights away.